John, I really hope that network allows us to have a very seamless class today.
Okay, so,
Yeah, just let
hello?
John, are you with me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, great. John, did you get that?
Oh, I can just hear you now. I think
I
it.
said you can go off video if that will help network. Let's see.
I should go off video. Hello?
Whose network is not stable, if it's mine.
Auntie Abby, I think the video, the internet connectivity, the poor connection is from your own end.
Oh,
Yes, John's network is stable. Yeah.
John, can you hear me now?
Yes, so
Hello,
I can
hello,
hear you.
John. Hello, John.
John, is it
Hello?
better now?
So I think there's a problem with John's network, actually.
Network was fine, just think.
Yeah, there's a lag from
I
John's
can hear
end.
you now.
Yeah, I'm trying to also
John,
understand.
let's try something. Can you turn off your camera for a little while? Let's see if it's the connection will be better that way.
Okay.
Auntie Abby?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. I'm good.
Yeah, so go ahead with him. Let's see if it's any better.
All right, John, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. If at any point you stop hearing me, please say something.
Okay.
Okay, great. So, I said we're going to go ahead to just do some vocabulary practice. I want, the goal is to expand your vocabulary. Remember, especially as you're going to be reading comprehension passages and doing creative writing going forward. Okay, so
Yes.
many of these words are pretty new, I suppose. I mean, you're a scholar, you may have heard of them, but let's see if you can maybe figure out what the meaning of these words are. Okay? John, are you there?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, great. So let's start. What do you think aberration means? It can also be what you know. You don't have to, doesn't have to be strange. So I've given you options just to make sure that we hasten the process.
I think it's B.
An old belief. Okay, B, noted. Number two, ubiquitous is what?
B.
B again.
I barely heard of it. The next one is C. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Auntie Abby. John, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
So I think the problem is coming from Auntie Abby this time around.
Hello, John.
I can hear Miss.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, so let's start with you pronouncing the first and second word before you go to the third.
Um, Aberration.
Okay.
Ubiquitous.
Okay. Ubiquitous. Okay. All right. Now answer pronounce number three and then answer.
Meticulous.
I know you know this one from before. Okay.
No,
Meaning.
I don't know this word from before.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't think I know any of these words from before.
Interesting. I'm glad. Okay. That's now you learn them. Or now you will learn them. Philos. What do you think it means?
Say be extremely careful.
So are you just picking B?
No,
I think that they are okay. Okay, then let's continue. Number four.
will I spell it?
Just pronounce and then pick the
Pronounce it.
meaning.
Um, F ephemeral.
Say that again. Be sure, be sure.
Ephemeral.
Okay. Ephemeral. That's ephemeral. Okay. Meaning.
A.
Yeah, okay. I was expecting another B. Okay. So that's B, just to be sure I remember your answer.
Persever.
Right, number five.
Persevere.
Aha, you know this one now. You do, right?
I'm not too
Okay.
sure if I know the meaning.
Okay. Sounds like just a popular word. Okay, go ahead. Let's see. What do you think it means?
I think it's B.
Okay. All right, next one.
Cacophony.
Say that again.
Cacophony.
Cacophony. Okay, go on. Meaning.
Um, A hash
A
mixture of
harsh
sounds.
sound. Okay. The next one.
Obsolete. Obsolete.
That sounds like, is it French or Spanish? Okay, this is obsolete. Go on.
Oh,
The E silent, yeah. Meaning.
um, A outdated.
Dated. Okay. I actually don't believe that you've not heard these words before because, I mean, okay, go on. I'll tell you why later. Next one.
Screw- Scrutinize.
Okay. That means
XMB.
to examine closely. Okay. Next one.
Pernicious.
Okay. That means,
B to be determined.
okay. Next one.
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous. Okay. That means,
A.
yeah. All
Oh no,
right.
no, actually CC.
See? Okay. All right, that's fine. So let me try to get your answer again. So no, that's B,
B.
B, B, A, B, A, A, B, B, C. All right, noted. Let's go. So these are the answers. So let's take a look. Aberration, yes, it's a deviation from the norm, right? So I need you
Yeah.
to really learn these meanings because I need you to use them in sentences or in writing later on. So an aberration is a deviation from the norm. So if, for instance, someone says they want to, what could be an, they want to, uh, what can possibly be an aberration? Something that is not a normal thing for people to do. You can say, you can't do that. 1 second. Yeah. You can't say, oh no, you can't do that. That's an aberration. You're trying to say that's a deviation from the norm. That's something abnormal. Aha. It's another way to say that's abnormal. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So give me a sentence with aberration.
Um,
Are you still thinking?
yeah, I'm thinking.
I know you have to think very fast because we have a lot of words to get through and you limited time. Okay, so think about that. You
Yeah,
use it for me later.
okay.
Or you have one.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
I'm taking the easy way out. It's okay. Okay, so I could say, for instance, leaving the school before closing is an aberration, right? That's to say it's abnormal. You shouldn't do it.
Um,
Yeah. All right, you
oh,
should.
wait. The silence in this room is aberration.
No, it's not an aberration. Okay. Yeah, so aberration is almost close to something that is forbidden or prohibited. Silence in the room is not forbidden. Do you get it now?
I
So it's
suppose.
like someone decides to go against the rules. Aha, we can call that an aberration. Do you get it now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So ubiquitous is existing everywhere, something that is very common. It happens here, happens all over the world. Is ubiquitous. Got
Okay.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So did you get number one? No,
No.
but you got number two, and that was out of sheer luck. Number three, let's see. Meticulous, you got that too. Something makes me feel like you know it.
Oh, wait. I
But
think I've gotten a sentence for number one.
okay, let's see.
The drop in temperature was the drop in temperature in the summer was an aberration.
Amazing. The drop in the temperature. I mean, during summer, temperatures are supposed to rise, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, so when it reduces, it becomes an aberration. You're correct. Well done. So ubiquitous, think about it too. But I don't want you to think so much that you don't follow the others that I'm saying. Okay?
Okay,
So
ma'am.
meticulous is the next one, and it needs to be extremely careful. Like, she's so meticulous. It means she's careful, like she arranges her things, she's so prim and proper. She doesn't scatter anything. Like she's put together and very, very tidy. Okay. So when someone is meticulous too about details, they are sure of where they put everything, they cross their T's, they dot their I's, they're very, very careful. So that's meticulous. Ephemeral is short-lived, something that's happened very, very briefly,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So yeah, the good times we had was very ephemeral. It means it's it doesn't last long or it didn't last long. That's why most times people say, oh, our time here on earth is ephemeral, meaning no one is going to live forever. It's short-lived, so make the most of it, right? So ephemeral is for things that are temporary, that don't last. So learn that.
Okay.
Persevere. Persevere is the reason I felt like you would know persevere is because a lot of people use it to say
Yes.
continue, persevere, like continue despite difficulty. She persevered through the storm, or she persevered through the hardship or through the hard time. Or perseverance, I think that's the noun. Perseverance is key in achieving your goals. So all of those are um new vocabulary for you. Then cacophony, you got it, but I feel like it's out of luck too. Cacophony is a harsh mixture of sounds. So the birds were chirping in a cacophonic uh
Hello?
you want
Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Oh, where did you stop?
Cacophony.
Okay, but did you get the example I gave for cacophony?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The
Okay,
birds were.
so the birds chirped in a cacophonic order or something, just to say that the sounds were harsh and they were all mixing together, right? So that's
Yes, ma'am.
cacophony. Then obsolete, this one is outdated, you were correct. Say no, 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 nobody says that anymore. It's obsolete. So it's a synonym for outdated. It's no longer in trend. Scrutinize. Yeah, that's when you look at something very closely, you examine it closely. Say, come here, let me scrutinize you. Means I want to examine you closely. Or do not buy anything from the mall without first scrutinizing it. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Tenacious. Tenacious means to be determined, to be, it's just almost another is a synonym for determination, someone who is um who is focused, right? Who never gives up easily. That person is tenacious. Then ambiguous is something that it's funny how you chose A, then you chose C, while B was the answer. So
Oh,
you're just choosing every other thing except the answer. So the answer is B, something that is not clear, is open to interpretation. You can get different meaning from it. We call that ambiguous. For example, if you put a sign and you say slow men at work, just write slow men at work as a sign on the road. It's ambiguous because it can be saying you should slow down, that men are at work, or it can also be saying the men who are working are slow, right?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's ambiguous, open to different interpretation. Yeah, that's why punctuation is very important. So come to the importance of punctuation later. Yeah, so well done. I need you to look at all of these words one more time because they will be useful for you going forward. Yeah, so here we have the same words, and that's why I didn't want us to spend so much time in the sentence part because you will still meet it here. So let's see. You will pick the correct word from the above and use it in the sentences. So let's go.
Okay. Um,
So read it out.
the,
Let's
the
hear.
the instructions were so ambiguous that everyone interpreted them differently.
Great. Okay, next.
Uh, Meticulous notes made studying easier.
Nice. Move on.
The dial-up modem is now completely obsolete.
Okay.
We had to persevere through multiple rejections before finally succeeding.
Good.
Is a He's a tenacious athlete. He never gives up.
Good.
His last tantrum was mm, aberration from our usual calm nature.
Good.
The crowd's the crowd's cacophony drowned the speaker's voice.
Interesting.
Our popularity proved to be scrutinized, fading after just a few months.
Okay.
We need to. Can you use the same word twice?
No.
Oh, yeah, I think the our popularity proved to be ephemeral.
Say that again. Proof to be what?
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. Okay.
Ephemeral.
Mhm.
And we need to scrutinize the contract before signing it.
Okay.
Smartphones have become ubiquitous in modern
Ubiquitous. Say that again.
ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Oh, ubiquitous.
Mhm. I know you're wondering who comes up with these words anyway. Okay, let's see if you're right. Congratulations. I was rooting for you silently until you said her popularity proved to be scrutinized, and I'm like, oh, but yeah, you went right back and corrected it, so you got everything correctly. Well done for remembering the meaning of the words, trying to pronounce them, and using them correctly, and cheering you up.
Nice
Good
time.
job, you, John. All right, so yeah. Randomly, can you spell ubiquitous for me?
Ubiquitous.
Yeah.
Where is this part of the
No, no,
oh
no, no, no. I don't just want to show the slide. That's why I went off.
okay.
Mm.
Um ubiquitous. E
Okay.
B I Q
Mm-hmm.
U no wait actually QIOUS.
Can you take that again more smoothly?
E B I Q um I O U S.
Okay. Because you're taking it one after the other, it's hard to follow. But let's see. Is this what you spelled?
Oh,
UBIQUITOUS. I
no.
think you got the UBI correct. You got the Q,
Oh, I heard
but
it
I'm not
wrong.
sure you got the UI, then TOUS. That's okay. I just wanted to be sure that looking at the words long enough will help you spell them. But you got the correction all right. So let's spell again. Go.
U B I Q
Mhm.
U I T O U S.
Great. And can you remember the sentence it was used in?
Like, should I say the sentence?
Like if you can remember, yeah. You can't remember.
I can.
Right? Something about smartphones being ubiquitous in modern
Oh,
society. Yeah. I also want you to remember the meaning through the sentence. That's why I'm trying to make you do that. But that's all right. So this one is another vocabulary exercise, but hopefully it will be faster than that first one. I just wanted to see we can expand this into sentences, maybe on your own or in the next class. But I want to see if we can introduce you to some new words here too. What do you think mirad means? You can match.
um, countless.
Correct. Venerate. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. I'm thinking.
Don't think too much. Like I said, it's just to introduce you to the words. We can expand on them next class. Use of time.
Lack of interest.
To venerate.
But actually,
Mm,
mm,
so if I tell you, it just eliminates other option. But I think I'd rather do that so we can move fast. So venerate doesn't mean lack of interest, it means deeply respect. If you
oh,
venerate someone, you deeply respect them. Okay, let's go to capitulate. By the way, you got mirad right. Mirad means countless. It's a
oh,
mirad.
capitulate means
Yeah.
surrender.
Capitulate means surrender. How did you know that?
I've heard that before.
Oh, okay. Great. Correct. Just oppose.
Mm. Uh, jokes. Uh, place
You
side
said
by
just
side.
oppose. Aha. I wanted to say that just oppose is something that they use in school a lot. Just oppose this and that. It means place it side by side. If they say, for instance, um, look at the benefits and the disadvantages. That's just opposing them. Right? So
Yeah.
apathy. Yeah, apathy. Let's go.
Apathy.
Mm-hmm.
Lack of interest.
Okay. Are you guessing these things or you know them?
I
Because
know
I'm
some of
actually,
them, but I don't know all of them.
you know some of them. That's nice. All right. And where are we now? Pragmatic, yes. Where are we? Pragmatic,
Like,
right?
huh?
Yeah, we're in pragmatic, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Aggressive.
Pragmatic. No, pragmatic doesn't mean aggressive. Pragmatic means practical. You say, let's be practical. There's
Oh,
another way to say, yeah, someone is being pragmatic. Okay, let's move to belligerent.
belligerent.
Mm-hmm.
Aggressive.
Correct. Lucid.
Oh, what is clear thinking.
Amazing. Disparage.
Belittle.
Correct. And enigma.
Puzzle or mystery.
Beautiful. Yeah, I know that eliminating those options helped you move faster, but we needed to do that because of our time. So just have an idea of these words. Use them in your, I think the best way to incorporate words into your vocabulary is to use them often, right? Even though it sounds weird or makes you feel like, what was he talking about? When did you start speaking this way? It helps your English because then when you want to write, you just it just starts flowing. And it's easier that way to remember them if you use them frequently.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah, so let's read quickly, quickly. We have to run because of time, but also I want it to be a meaningful run. So yeah, it's clearer this way, right?
Yes, man.
Okay,
Uh,
so that
in an age where productivity is glorified, multitasking is often hailed as desirable skill. Students switch between school world and social media. Adults juggle meetings and emails, and even leisure is often interrupted by notifications. The modern brain, however, may not be built for such divided attention. Neuroscientific research suggests that we commonly call multi
what we
that what we commonly call multitasking is in reality rapid task switching, and it comes at a cognitive cost. When we try to perform two demanding tasks at once, the brain exec the brain's executive functions become overloaded. This leads to error and decreased efficiency and mental fatigue. Students have shown that people who
studies.
studies, oh sorry, studies have shown that people who multitask frequently perform worse on memory and concentration tests than those who focus on one task at a time. Even more troubling is the illusion of competence,
Competence. Competence.
competence,
Yeah.
competence. Multitaskers often believe they are effective, they are efficient because they feel busy, but in truth, their productivity and comprehension decline in a culture that prizes immediacy and output. This creates a troubling paradox. We do more but understand less. To counter this, some experts advocate for deep work, a state of focused on undistracted concentration. Embracing intentional focus may only improve performance but also restore mental clarity and emotional balance in a world full of constant noise.
Amazing. Well done. So remember what we talked about last week? I've tried to mirror some kind of um mimicry of the kind of comprehension questions you would likely see. And this one is on nonfiction, right? So remember the, can you try to, okay, before I get there, from memory, can you remember the types of comprehension questions we talked about last week?
Um, type of compre literal,
Yes.
inferential,
Inferential, correct.
inferential, vocabulary,
Vocabulary based, yes.
um, art, um, mm,
You actually did good. You want to try one
with
more?
the authors,
Author's mood. Is that what you're trying to
the
remember?
author's mood,
Also, yeah.
and
There's still one about. Can you just tell me what it's about, even though you can't remember the name?
um,
There's one about opinion. Remember.
it's
John, are you
about
there?
it's about the the opinion of the
Exactly.
person
That's
about the
evaluative.
evaluative, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I've tried to put that into our non-fiction questions today so that as you answer, you get an idea of which category this belongs. Okay, going forward, I'll take these out. You just see them as comprehension questions. But because we just taught this, I needed to be sure that you can find them here. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's start with the literal questions. According to research, what does multitasking actually involve? Do you need us to go back to the passage or you remember?
Um,
So
uh,
literal questions are the ones that you can find where
in the in the text.
in the text. So sometimes you don't have to bring them from memory. You can just go back to the text
Up.
rather and look for them. Yeah.
Oh, multitasking is hailed as a desirable skill.
Are you sure that's the question? Read the
Oh,
question again. What does multitasking actually involve according to research?
okay.
So let's go here and look for the research.
Um, it involves rapid task switching.
Correct. So remember, they didn't say according to the passage, they said according to the research. So you just look for what research was talked about and then get your answer. So yeah, according to the research, multitasking is actually rapid task switching. So it's not really multitasking, it's just you switching task, right? At will. All right, what's the second literal question?
Um, what effect can multitasking have on the memory and concentration?
Go back to the text. Found it yet?
Um, multitask people. It's shown that people who multitask frequently perform worse on memory and concentration tests than those who focus on one task at a time.
Okay. So what effect does it have on memory?
Um, it's it troubles it becomes overloading.
Great. So
It makes the brain overloading.
Good. It overloads the brain and causes mental fatigue, right? So
Yes.
mental fatigue, decreased efficiency, and overloading of the brain. It's the brain's executive function. So all of those you can just write them word for word as according to the passage because this is a literal question. Now let's go to vocabulary in context. What does the word paradox mean in the final paragraph? And that's another thing. When you answer literal questions, feel free to quote the paragraph. Do you understand? So
Yes.
according to the test or according to the author or according to the whatever, if it's a source, say inline paragraph, paragraph 2, sentence this. It just gives some sort of authenticity to what you're writing. So yeah, what's the question again? Something about paradox. What does the word paradox mean in the final paragraph? All right.
Um,
So remember that they would ask you questions on,
it's
okay.
when something is performing poorly.
Okay.
Um,
Wait a minute. Aha. We're showing something else. Okay. You said
it's when something is performed poorly
read the entire line for context. In a culture, start from there.
in a culture that prizes immediacy and outputs. This creates a troubling paradox.
Okay.
Eh,
We do more,
We do
but
more
understand less.
but understand less.
So that's actually your paradox. We do more, but understand less. So what do you think that might be?
Um, uh,
Do you remember that we talked about um juxtaposition before? Do you remember juxtapose?
oh yeah, just oppose.
Yeah, that's when you look at two things side by side, when you place them side by side, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so paradox is a contradictory juxtaposition. Let me break it down because I'm using more grammar to explain this grammar, right? So paradox means it's like the opposite, like opposite ends of a thing. We do more. If we do more, we're supposed to understand more, right?
Yes.
But now we're doing more and we're understanding less. So that's a paradox, something that contradicts itself.
Okay.
You understand now? So sometimes you can actually learn by reading the context of the word that was used. Do you get it now?
Yes.
So what's it? So answer number 3 in your own word. What does the word paradox mean in the final paragraph?
When you're doing so things at a time and when you're doing more than one thing at a time, you don't understand each of them properly because you are doing
Yeah,
so
so
many.
when you're writing in a professional exam, you're not going to start with when you are, right? So answer that as if it's your exam question. What does the word mean in the final paradox? What does it mean?
When you do no, doing one or more things and understanding less about.
No, you're explaining what this means. You're explaining what we do more but understand less. No, this is just an example of a paradox. What does this word paradox mean? Can you remember? I said it just now.
something that doesn't make sense at first, but when you think deeply about it, it reveals a deeper meaning.
Hmm. Okay. You're trying to use figure of speech to answer it. Okay, let me 1 second. Okay, so let me repeat what I said paradox is. Paradox is a contradiction. Two things placed side by side, but they mean opposite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so remember we talked about that's when I made mention of juxtaposition. Remember juxtaposition or juxtapose. John, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, so when the word paradox comes to mind, just think contradiction, a
Okay.
contradictory statement. Do you get?
Yes, sir.
So the contradictory statement in this sentence is what?
Um, we do more but understand less.
Exactly. Right. So have you ever heard people say less is more? Or the more you see, the less you understand. Have you ever heard this kind of statement?
Yes, sir.
Those are paradoxes. You can't say less is more. Less is supposed to be less, not more. But now they're putting the two opposite things in the same sentence, right?
Yes, sir.
Or when people say this is the beginning of the end. Have you heard that before?
Yes, ma'am. Very.
So you can't say this is the beginning. If it's the beginning, then it's the beginning. What do you mean is the beginning of the end? So they are putting both beginning and end in the same space and expecting you to understand what it means. So paradox is just like putting two things, two opposite things together. That's why I said it's a contradiction. Do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Great. So let's move to the second vocabulary question.
What does based on the passage define executive functions?
Ah,
Please
well,
can I see the
okay, the passage. Okay. You know what executive means, right?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Say something that it refers to a set of s- says
Say that again. I'm not sure I caught that.
it refers to a set of mental skills.
Okay. So they're asking you what does executive function mean? They're not saying what did they mean in that sentence. So you need to understand the difference between when they're asking you for a vocabulary meaning and for you to explain something, right? So for instance, paradox now, they just needed to know that you know the meaning of paradox. If they say what does it mean in the sentence, you can say, oh, okay, it means that they are contradicting themselves. We do more but understand less. You can use that to explain that you understand what paradox mean. Now, when they say brain's executive function, what does executive function mean?
Something that helps your brain to manage your actions or your thoughts.
Okay, good. Did they add brain there? Did they add brain to the question?
No, I'm just saying in the passage.
Yeah, but they didn't add it in the question, so
Oh,
you can't bring in the answer.
okay.
So let's go again.
Something that helps you to manage your thoughts and actions.
Executive function. Do you realize that executive function happens in the office, happens in school? It can't be to manage thought and process in the office now.
Uh,
Yeah, so that word executive and function, what does it mean?
it helps planning, management,
Okay,
problem
learning,
solving.
problem solving. Okay, you're getting closer. Okay,
Um,
okay. So it forces so
hello,
result.
hello. I cannot hear you properly.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I was saying is the one that executes, the one that um the one that enforces, that coordinates, that supervises, basically just carrying out the administrative function. Do you understand?
Yes,
So if they now say what they mean by brains executive function, then you can now tell them, oh, the one that manages or that helps or that instructs, the one that carries out or gives instruction on how our brains and thoughts and all can be better managed. I hope you're following so far.
yes.
Yeah, so um, we have gone through literal questions, we've done vocabulary and context. Now let's look at inferential. This is where we will likely stop, and then we'll continue from here next Friday. But so far, you've seen the different types of comprehension questions in action, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So inferential, read it out and let's see.
Why might multitaskers feel productive even when their performances suffer? Um,
So remember that this one
they,
can be in your own words. It doesn't have to come directly from the passage.
if multitaskers feel productive s- even when their performance suffer to create to help them them from perform to help them to perform better, to give them encouragement to perform better.
Okay, so read that question again. Why might multitaskers? Remember that the entire passage is about multitaskers. The That's true. If you were to give this passage a title, what will it be?
A title.
Mm-hmm.
Um uh Disadvantages of multitasking.
Ah, all right. So if you say disadvantages, or I would say dangers of multitasking, right? If you say disadvantages of multitasking, now they're saying, why do you think multitaskers feel productive even when their performance is suffering or are suffering? Why do you think they don't feel that they need to stop multitasking? So that's the question you're trying to
Uh,
answer.
to help them not to decrease your performance.
To help, I don't see why helping is coming in. The answer is supposed to be in the kind of format of they feel uh they feel productive because I think that's the format your answer should come in. Do you get it?
Yes.
You see that we're trying to also understand the question is part of the exam. So try again. Should I give you a clue?
Yes.
I knew you would grab it. I'm only giving you a clue because of our time. But uh paragraph 3.
Well, what's the question again? I forgot the question.
Why do multitaskers feel productive even when their performance suffers? Remember that it's not literal, so they won't ask you exactly the way it comes in the passage. Found it yet?
Um, they feel productive because
Did you read paragraph 3 I asked you to read?
read it.
What's the beginning of paragraph 3? Let me even be sure you're in the right paragraph.
Even more troubling is the illusion
Okay.
of
Okay. Yeah.
competence. So hard.
So read the next one. Did you say it's so hard?
Multitaskers often believe that they are efficient because they feel busy, but in truth, their productivity and comprehension decline.
So what's the answer? Why do they feel productive?
Is it because they feel like yeah, they feel busy?
You're correct, but you didn't answer that confidently. And I can understand why. So the truth is comprehension passages, right? It's just a matter of understanding. That's why it's called comprehension from comprehending. Okay. So yeah, this is what's it called? The test that you really comprehend. So yeah, multitaskers believe that they only change this word efficient with productive. Did you see it? They feel if they are used, oh, why do they feel efficient? They can use that for lower grades of junior school, primary school. Say, why do they feel efficient? You just get it once that, oh, yes, it's because, but now they use productive instead of efficient, but they're asking you the same thing, right? So you're correct. They feel efficient because they feel busy. So the fact that they are busy, they feel like they are productive or they are doing something very important. Meanwhile, their productivity is declining. Do you get it now?
Yes.
Yes, so you would need to do a lot of comprehension practice to be sure that first we comprehend, then second, we comprehend the questions, and third, we're able to answer them. But we're learning. It's a learning process, okay? So don't beat yourself up too much. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, so this is where we'll stop today. We'll continue from these questions next week. Hopefully, um, we'll be able to get through all of these slides next time. So well done. Your remember your new words, the new vocabulary words, okay? And try to use them
Okay.
before next week. Take care, John.
Um,
Remember to practice some comprehension questions and use the type of comprehension questions, okay?
Okay.
All right then. See you Tuesday and have a great weekend ahead. Bye.
Uh,
Okay, John, how are you doing today?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, beautiful. Trust everything is going well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. So, in our last class, I gave an assignment to do, right? Did you do
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. Let me share the screen right now. So I open up the assignment. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. So I'm trying to bring out the assignment. That's not it. That was on laws of logarithm, right?
Yes, sir.
Multiple pass questions I get to you. Okay, so this assignment I gave to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's look at the question. Let's look at the
Um,
question now.
number one, number 1A,
Number
um,
one is what? Yeah, 1A.
log
What did you get as your answer?
log 30 base 2,
Log 30
base 2.
base 2. That's correct.
Uh,
Okay,
number 1B is log 7 base 7, which is 1.
correct. 1C,
Um, log 10 log 243 base 10.
base 10. Okay. 1D,
Um, log 3, log x to the power of 3. No, actually, sorry. 3 log x base x,
base X. Okay. Now,
which
what is
is
log X base X?
1
1.
and
So, what will be your answer?
3.
3. Okay, correct. Now, 2A. Let's go to 2A.
Um, log 25 base 5, which is 2.
Sorry.
Log 25 base 5, which is 2.
Log 25 base 5, which is 2.
Yes, sir.
What is log 1 base 5?
Oh,
You didn't put that into
0.
consideration.
It's 0. I I I just put 25 times 1.
Okay,
I
okay,
added
okay.
both of them together.
Both of them together. Okay, 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 okay. That's correct. What about 2B? 9. That's
Um,
2.
log 9 base 3, which is 2.
2, correct. Very good. 2C.
Log 8 base 2, which is 3.
Very good. Log 8 base 2, which is 3, correct. What about 3A?
Log 10 base A.
Log 10 base A.
Yes, sir.
Very correct. 3B.
Log B. No, log P
Mm-hmm.
raised to power 2 times Q raised to power 3 base B.
Base B, correct. Question 4.
Um, it's 0.6990 plus 0.8451, which is equals to 1.5441.
Correct. Good job. Good job. I'm happy that you got everything in your assignment. Did anyone assist you?
No, no, sir.
Your mom did not assist you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm happy to hear that. Okay. So since you know um, the laws of logarithm right now, today we'll be looking at something about equation in logarithm. Equation in what? Logarithm.
Logarithm.
But there are some times you might have equations in logarithm. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I would love to draw your attention to that so that you know it as well. Okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
write the topic down, equations in what? Logarithm.
Logarithm.
Yeah. So as I said before, just a quick recap from our previous classes, what you've been doing.
Auntie Abby, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to switch network to be sure.
Oh, okay.
I would need Uncle Sam to take me to.
Okay. Are you with me,
Yeah.
Jan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. So as I was saying, just a quick recap from what we've been doing previously. I've taught you how to write logarithm in index form and writing from index form back to logarithm, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
already know that already, which is
Yes, sir.
good. So since you know that already, when we now have solving the same logarithmic what equation by converting to index form, you already also know that already because when you have something like this now, look at this. If you recall that log n base a is equals to x, then if you have to write it in index form, we have a raised to power x is equals to n, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you have log x base 3 is equals to 4, you now first write it in index form, we have x raised to the power s is equals to 3 raised to the power of what? 4. And obviously s is equals to what? 81, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you already know all these particular ones which we talked about. But the one which I'm going to, because it's just like a recap of what we did, the one I'm going to be concentrating more on is a situation whereby look at this example now. Look at this example now. Look at example number 3. Are you there with me?
Yes, sir.
Example number 3 says, solve log x plus 1 base 2 is equals to 3. Log x plus 1 base 2 is equals to 3. If you're to convert this particular question in index form, how do you go about it? Normally, we're meant to do 2 raised to the power of 3 is equals to x plus 1, right?
Yes, sir.
And that has already formed an equation already. That has already formed an equation. So if I'm to write this, it's going to be 2 raised to the power what? 3 is equal to what? X plus 1. Now, what is 2 raised to the power 3? 2 raised to the power 3 will
8.
give me what? 8. Very
8.
good. 2 raised to the power 3 will give me what? 8. So 8 is equals to x plus 1. And if I'm right, you already know how to find x.
Yes,
Make
sir.
x the subject of formula, and that will give you what? 8 minus 1, which will give you
1.
what? 7.
7.
Have you seen it now?
Yes, sir.
So that means our x is equals to what? 7. Now check it out. If you now put the actual value of x back into the question, let's confirm if our answer is correct. So I put I put 7 in place of x. I have 7 plus 1 will give me 8. So I have log 8 base 2 is equal to what? 3. Log 8 base 2 is equals to what?
3.
3, right? Now
Yes,
check it out. If I'm to convert it back to index 1, I have 2 raised to the power 3 is equals to what? 8. 2
yes,
raised
sir.
to the power 3 is equals to, which is absolutely what?
Correct.
Correct, right?
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. So you can see that mathematics is easy and fun if you just understand the concept. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Look at this now. Look at the next one. It says, did you write that down, please? I want you to write it down. Please write the example down. I'd love you to write the example down.
I'm done, sir.
Okay, you're done. Okay, beautiful. So now, so I'll say, look at the next one. It says solving logarithmic what? Equation using laws of logarithm. Using what? Laws of what? Logarithm.
Logarithm.
So how do we go about this? You remember our laws? Can you tell me the laws? Can you remind me of the laws? Talk to me.
The First we have the product law,
Product law, very good.
the quotient law,
Quotient law, very good.
the power law,
Power law, very good.
logarithm of base to itself,
Very good.
and logarithm of 1.
Wow, wow, wow. That is good. You deserve a trip to China. Have you been to China before?
No, sir.
You would love to go to China, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. Nice one. So it says here, solving logarithmic what equation using laws of logarithm. Okay, so if you
Yes,
can remember the product law now, look at this example. Using the product law, we have solve log x base 10 plus log 5 base 10 is equal to what? 2. So if you remember the product law, it means that since the base are the same, remember, since the base are the same, we can bring these two logarithms together using the product rule, which says we're going to be multiplying x by 5, right?
yes, sir.
Very good. So we have log x times 5 base 10 is equals to what? 2. And we have log 5x base 10 is equals to 2. So if we convert this now to index form, remember, in converting to index form is it's going to be key when it comes to this equation, because we have to convert it to index form to find the unknown. So when it comes to equation, we'll always be given the unknown. And we need to do what? Convert it to index form in order for us to find the unknown. Okay? So
Yes,
immediately we convert this to index form, we'll be having 5x is equals to what? 10 raised to the power of 2. Now, when we continue solving, we have 5x is equals to 100, because 10 raised to the power 2 will give us what? 100. Now, it says here, make x the subject of formula. Make x the subject of what?
1.
Formula. When you do that, we have 100 divided by 5. And once you divide that, we'll be having what? 20. So x is equals to 20, right?
Yes, sir.
So in order for us to find out if we are correct or not, let's put in the value of x back into the question. So we have log 20 base 10 plus log 5 base 10 will give us 2, right?
Yes,
So when
sir.
we do that, we have 20 times 5 will give us 100. So we have log 100 base 10 will give us 2, which is valid.
Yes, sir.
Because if we convert it to index form, we have 10 raised to the power 2 is equals to 100. And 10 raised to the power 2 is what? 10 times 10, which will give us what?
100.
100. So do you get this now?
Yes, sir.
Write it down, write the example down,
I
okay?
wrote it down already.
Okay, written it down already.
Yes, sir.
Wow, okay, beautiful, beautiful. So look at example number 5 now. When it comes to quotient rule, inviting equation into quotient rule now, how do we go about this? The same thing we do again. you must make sure they are in the same base. Are they in the same base?
Yes, sir.
Base 2, right? So we
Yes.
use the operation of quotient rule, which says we must divide the numbers. So we have x log x plus 6 divided by x is equals to what? 2. Remember,
Yes, sir.
when we place this in index form, we have log x plus 6 divided by x base 2 is equals to 1. And you know that when you convert it to index form, it will be 2 raised power 1 is equals to x plus 6 divided by x, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So when we start solving, we cross multiply. 2x is equals to x plus 6. We solve for x and we get our x to be 6. Now, put that answer you got back into the equation. Let's see if we are correct. Very, very important. Because we need to always do that to confirm if our answer is what? Correct. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So now, when we put it back here, we're having 6 plus 6. That will give us what? 12. So
Oh,
we're having 12 divided by 6, which will give us what? 2. And log 2 base 2 will give us what? 1. So we are absolutely correct. Okay?
yes, sir.
So, John, do you understand what we just did here?
Yes, sir.
If you don't understand, you can call my attention back and go through it again.
I
Okay?
understand it, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
can understand it. Okay,
Yes.
beautiful. Beautiful. I know you're a math pro already. How many competitions have you been to?
Um,
You've not been to any.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
Don't worry. After this, I'm sure that you'll be going for so many competitions. Okay? You
Yes, sir.
yourself go online, check for competitions you can apply for. Okay? It's gonna
Okay,
help
sir.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So look at example 6, which says the power law. The power law. You know the power law, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. The power law says that once a particular number is raised to the power, the power comes to the front of the logarithm, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So now, when it comes to this kind of equation, what we need to do is just to reverse everything back, make sure they're in the same base, make sure they're in the same base. That is the first thing you need to check. Make sure they're in the same base, reverse the power back. That means bringing to back to the power, to the number x. So it will be raised to the power. Then we now have that log x raised to the power of 2 base 3 is equal to log 49 base 3. So since they are in the same base, that means the numbers are actually equal. So we now have x raised to the power 2 is equals to 49. Are you seeing this now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, once you do that, remember, in order for us to find the value of x, you must do the opposite of power. And the opposite of power is what you're looking for, the square root,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
So once you find the square root of both sides, we'll be having x is equals to plus or minus the square root of 49. Because you see that we get a positive integer or a negative integer.
Yes.
Okay? So
Yes,
what's the
sir.
square root of 49?
7.
7. So we have a positive 7 and a negative what?
7.
7. But we know that logarithm can never be negative, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're going for the positive one, which is positive 7. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So as I said before, the answer you got as the value of that unknown, put it back into the equation and see if you are right.
Right.
So if I put x back into the equation, I'll be having that 2 log 7 base 3 is equals to log 49 base 3. Once I bring it back, I'll be having 7 raised to the power 2, which is 49 base 3, which is the same thing as you having 49 base 3 at the left-hand side. Is equal to what you have at the right-hand
Right.
side. Have you seen it? Is
Yes, sir.
there any exception? Do you understand what we just did now?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Beautiful. Have you written it down?
Yes, sir. I wrote it down.
Okay. Okay, beautiful. That's good. So if you look at the last one, we now have, it says here, solving logarithmic what? Equation by equating logarithm. By equating logarithm. How do we go about that? How do we go about that? Look at example 7. Look at example 7. It says, where you have solve log 2x minus 1 base 5 is equals to 9 base 5. As I said before, as I said before, um, John, can you just give me a minute? Someone is knocking at my door.
Okay,
Let me
sir.
just check who the person is, okay? Just a
Okay,
minute. I'll
sir.
be right back.
Church.
Okay, I'm back, John. Okay, so as I was saying, when you have a particular number, which is what? Log, which is what? Log 2x minus 1 base 5 is equals to log 9 base 5. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You understand? So since they're in the same base, since they are in the same base, which is base 5, that means the numbers are equal. So it says you don't need to worry yourself, like what we did in the previous example. You just say 2x minus 1 is equals to 9. From there, you solve and get the value of what? X. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So now once you do that, you've gotten our answer as 5. Make any sort of formula, solve, and you get your answer as 5. Now put back that answer into the question and let's see if we'll get the same thing. So once I put in 5 back into the question, I'll be having 2 times s, which is 2 times 5, which will give me 10. Now 10 minus 1 will give me what? 9. So I'm having log 9 base 5 is equals to log 9 base 5, which is correct. So that means that the value for s, which I got, is what? Correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. I'm happy that you understand. I'm very happy you understand.
Yes, sir.
So look at the next example, example 8, because I love to give much examples so that you understand it very well. So that anywhere question is coming from, you know how to tackle it very, very well. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So example 8 says, solve log x plus 3 base 2 plus log x minus 3 base 2 is equals to 4. You can see this one, we're combining so many rules. You can see the plus sign there. That
Yes,
plus sign already is telling us that we're having product rule, right?
yes, sir.
So, okay. So now if we're to write this now into one, we'll be having log x plus 3 times x minus 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Base 2 is equals to
Yes,
4.
sir.
So when you multiply that, you know how to open bracket now. You
Yes,
know how
sir.
to multiply. We'll be having already looking at that. You already know that that is difference of 2 square. You know what is difference of 2 square, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So we have log x minus my raised to power 2 minus 9 base 2 is equals to 4. Change it to index form. So once you do that, we're having 2 raised to power 4 is equals to x squared minus 9. 2 raised to power 4 will give us what? 16. You do that, you'll be having x squared is 25. Remember, if you want to find the make edge of the formula, you find the square root of both sides. So we'll be having plus 5 or minus 5. And remember, logarithm cannot be what? Negative. So our
Yes.
answer will be what?
5.
Plus 5. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So have you written this example down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. The reason why I want you to write it down just for you to have reference. Okay? Just in
Yes, sir.
case maybe you get confused in any way. So I have this class up for you to solve right now. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
To solve this
So
4
should I do it
questions.
on the board on the
Yeah, do it on the board. I know you love using the board. Do it on the board. Do it on the board. Just 4 questions before we go into past questions, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay, 4 raised power 3 is equals to x. That is correct. So what is 4 raised power 3?
64.
Is equals to x. Beautiful. Correct. That is correct. Okay, I'm with you. Very good. X minus 3 is equals to 2 raised power 4. And what did you get as your answer?
11.
11. Okay. That is also correct. Is correct. Very good. Question 3. I'm with you. Okay. Very good. S is equals to 1, right?
Yes.
That's correct. And the last question.
Done.
So what did you guys answer? 6, right?
Yes.
And that is correct. Beautiful. I'm very, very proud of you. Nice job. Nice job. So since you understand this now, I'm very, very happy you do. We can now take down your assignment and go straight to past question, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let me just drop your assignment right now. Let me just clean this off real quick. So be able to see what you're writing. Okay, so your assignment is right here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So let's write it down. Great, pretty quick.
Done,
You
sir.
true? You're
Yes.
true?
Yes, sir.
That was quite quick. That's the last question, 3B.
Okay, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, so let's go straight to past questions now. Okay, 'So let's go. Question 1. Say solve for x.
X 8. It's 8.
8, right?
Yes.
Correct. Question 2.
It's A.
8, correct. Question 3.
It's M. That it's A. It's A. Sorry.
123, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Question 4.
Uh,
Question 4. Is it difficult?
That's I think. It's A.
A.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Correct. Question 5.
It's B.
Question 5, B.
Yeah.
Correct. Question 6.
It's B.
It's what?
B.
B.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Question 7.
It's A.
Correct. Question 8.
Mm.
Any confusion?
Repeat, sir.
It says, which of the following is an extraneous solution for log x minus 2 base 3 plus log x base 3 is equals to 1? So now if you're
Now,
to
what does
make that,
extraneous mean?
eh?
So, what does extraneous solution mean?
Meaning you having two answers, making sure that both of those answers fit into that what logarithm, let's say the logarithm, confirming if your answer, how will I put it now? Making sure that, like now you can see that option C how we have x is equals to 3 and x is equals to minus 1. If you put 3 into that equation, will you get 1? If you put in minus 1 into that equation, will you get 1? Understand? So making sure that those two answers for x satisfies the what equation. But you must know that our logarithm can never be negative, right?
Yes, sir.
It will never be negative. So what will be our answer there? If you put 3
3.
into that equation, will you get 1? 3,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So the answer is correct. 3. So number 9.
It's A.
A.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 10. correct.
It's B.
B, correct. Number 11.
It's A.
A, correct. Very good. Number 12.
It's A.
A, very good. Number 13.
It's A.
A, very good. 14. I love the fact that you're answering these questions very fast. You're using your mental ability to answer the question. That's good. 14.
It's B.
B, correct. 15.
Oh, it's A.
A, correct. 16.
It's B.
B, correct. 17.
It's A.
Correct. 18.
It's A.
Correct. Number 19.
A.
Correct. Number 20. Unlike before, I will give you 20 questions. Today I made it 30. So
It's A.
Correct. 21. Are you finding it difficult?
No, sir. It's A.
A.
I
Okay.
didn't know the questions.
Okay. 22.
It's C.
C. Correct. 23.
It's B.
B. Correct. 24.
It's A.
A. Correct. 25.
C.
C. Correct. 26.
A.
27. Correct.
A.
Sorry, what did you say?
A.
A. Correct. 28.
It's A.
Correct. 29.
It's B.
Is what?
B.
D.
B. B.
B. B.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Correct. And the last one, question 30.
Oh, it's A.
It's A. Okay. Correct. Okay. So you've done a good job today. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy about you. You understand today's topic?
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm very, very, very sure that when it comes to logarithm, I know you won't have any issues at all. Not at all, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm happy about that. So you've gotten done your assignment. I would love to, before you go, don't go yet. I want to send your brother's assignment to you right now. So you give it to him, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, beautiful. So don't go anywhere right now. I'm going to send it to the chat. Okay?
Okay, sir.
I'm with you. I'm just going to get the worksheet for him right now. Okay. So I'm going to send it to your chat right now. Okay. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just download it and please send it to him. Tell him that's the assignment. So I'd love to see it in the next class. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. So have a lovely weekend and we'll see you in the next class, okay?
Okay.
Now where you get your trip to China. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye. Hello, Darren. How are you doing today?
Good.
Okay. We will start in the next 3 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Just stay online.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Hello, Gerard. How are you doing today?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, just hang on. We'll be transferred to the classes. Okay, just hang
Okay.
on. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Hello. Darren, I've transferred you to the room one. So go to room one. So
Thank you very much, Uncle Sam. Okay, Chimamanda is here already. Hello, Chimamanda. How are you doing today?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, very good. Please, can you and Gerald turn on your video? I'd love to see your lovely faces today. Okay, beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, lesson. Good.
Oh,
Your mom
I can
said
see.
you should come and tell me that lesson.
Okay. Chimamanda, can you help me tell your siblings to be a little bit quiet? Okay. Okay. Okay, Gerard, it seems you're preparing for a party. You're combing your hair.
I can't hear this.
No, sir.
Listen.
Okay. Okay. So in our last class, we talked about in our last class, what did we talk about? Can you remind me of what we did in our last class?
Speed, distance, and time.
Speed, distance, and time, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. And I gave you assignment to do, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please, can you punch in those assignments right now in the chat?
Okay.
Punch in your answers right now while I share my screen to get those questions out.
I think they go back, go downstairs now. Who's it? Brush is here. I'm coming, I'm coming. Let's do it. Yeah. Let me take.
Okay. As I said before, punch in those answers into the chat.
Yeah.
And let me see. Let's see what music I got. This here. Okay, this is correct. From Gerard.
Yes, sir.
Sent
Good.
it mine now.
You sent in yours too? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Correct, Chimamanda. Okay, Gerald. This is also correct.
It looks like I got a different answer. Instead of writing 108, I can write 180. Let me
You wrote
recalculate it
180.
again.
Okay.
Let me recalculate that one again. It's number 2.
Okay, recalculate it and let's see what you get.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me get my pencil again.
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay. So question 3. This is absolutely correct as well. Gerald, absolutely correct. Good job.
Number 2. I've sent in number 2. Let me do
Okay,
number 2.
that is absolutely correct, Chimamanda. So send in number 3. Okay, 6 hours, and that is correct as well. Okay, good job from both of you. Excellent job. I love the fact that both of you did this assignment and you got everything correctly. And I'm proud to say that both of you can answer questions based on speed, distance, and time, right?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes, sir.
good. Very good. So today we'll be looking at something different. We'll be looking at another topic, and I'm about to share the screen right now. Okay. I'm about to share the screen right now. As I said before, we'll be looking at a different topic, and that topic is place value of whole number and decimal number. Place value of whole number and what? Decimal number.
Numbers. Let me write that down.
Yeah, please write it down. Place value of whole number and decimal numbers. Have you gotten that down?
Almost.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay.
I've gotten it down.
Okay. So when we're talking about place value, you know, what should come to your mind is actually, you already know what, okay, before we even talk about place value, if I should ask you, what is whole number?
A whole number is a
Yeah.
number it's just by itself.
Okay. It's just by itself. Your whole number is a positive number, right?
Yes,
That is
sir.
by itself.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. A whole number is always a positive number. And what about decimal number? What's a decimal number?
A decimal
Chimamanda?
number is a number that has Chimamanda, sorry.
Okay.
A decimal number. Decimal number is a number that has two, not like, I don't know how to actually really explain that.
Okay, explain it to your own
Decimal
way. Let me
points.
understand then. Explain it to your own way. Let me get to understand you. Put it in your own words.
Is a decimal number is a number that has like a dot, like decimal at the middle of those two numbers.
So a decimal number is a number that has a decimal point in it, right?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. You're correct. As long as that number has a decimal point in it, it's a decimal number. Yes, you're correct. So Gerald said a whole number is a number that just stands on its own, no decimal points in them, is also correct. Then when we now talk about place value, how do you place that value? What is the value of something? If I should ask you now, Gerald, what's your value? Can you tell me what your value is?
Priceless.
Price. I love that. I love that. You're priceless. Good. Chief Amanda, what's your
That
value? What's your value?
don't know.
Yeah, you don't know your value. Okay. You're also priceless because no one can place a value on you. Okay? You are what? Priceless. The same
Priceless.
thing that I just said, okay? Okay, so when we're talking about place values of whole numbers and decimal numbers, it's a different ball game entirely. Okay? We already know what whole numbers are. I already know what decimal numbers are. Now, in order for us to know our place value, we must understand the concept that we must understand our number class. And you know what our number class is? Our number class is what? Our unit, tens,
And
hundred,
hundreds, thousands,
thousand, tens of
millions,
thousands, hundreds
hundreds
of
of
thousands,
thousands,
million, tens of million, hundreds of million, billion, tens of billion, hundreds of billion, trillion, tens of trillion, hundreds of trillion, quadrillion, and it goes on like that. So once you know this place value of all these numbers, you make your work very, very what? Easy. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. So now, for whole numbers, in order for us to find the place value of a particular whole number, as I said before, we must be able to identify our number class. If we're unable to do that, it makes our work difficult. It makes our work what? Difficult.
difficult.
Okay? Yes. So now you might be asked now, look at this, look at what we have on the screen. It says place value of whole number. It says each digit in a number has a place value based on its position. Each digit has its what? Its place value based on its position. Like now, if I'm to ask you, what's your position right now, Chimamanda, in your family? What will you tell me?
I'm the second born.
You're the second born. Thank you. What about you, Gerald? What's your position in the family right now?
Third born.
Third born. Wow. I was thinking you're the first born.
No.
Wow. So that means you have two people ahead of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, male or female?
Male, female.
Female. So who's the first born in your family?
My older brother.
Your elder brother. Okay, okay, okay. So that means you're the last born, if I'm right?
No, I have a baby sister.
Oh, a baby sister. Okay, okay. That's beautiful. So you're four children in the family.
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So Chimamanda, you're the second born. If I'm right, are you the other?
No, I'm not the other.
Okay, you're not the other. You're
That's
I'm
the
the
my
other.
middle.
sister.
Okay, so you have a sister that's older than you.
Only one ahead of me.
Okay, only one ahead of you. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So you can see that you guys know your place value. You guys know your position in your world family already. So when it comes to number, you have to know the place value of each of these particular what digits. Like now, look at this example. It says here, example, in 7,652,418, they're asking what's the place value of 7 there. The place value of 7 is what? 7
Million,
million. What about the
million,
place value of 6?
Wait, let me see. Where? What are we?
100,000. The
Six,
example, the row
Yeah,
6765.
600,000.
600,000, right?
Yes, sir.
What's the place value of 5?
5,
50,000.
50,000.
50,000, very good. What's the place value of 1?
I think it's like 10.
The place value of 1?
Oh, it's 10. 10, 10, 10, 10,
10. Do you agree, Chimamanda? The place value of 1 to be 10? Okay, you're both correct. The place value of 1 is 10. What about the place value of 2?
2,000.
2,000. Oh, Gerard is so fast. I can see he's short. He just wants us to finish this class so he can head over for that party. Because I saw him earlier on combing his hair. I said, I don't know where he's going to. Okay, so since you know the place value of whole numbers, it makes our work very, very what? Easy. But I would love you to write this down in your note right now before I go to the next slide. Okay?
I've written it.
Okay, you've written it down. What about you, Gerard? Have you written it down?
No, sir.
Okay, please write it down. You just have 2 minutes to do that.
Okay. Um, Okay, I'm done.
Okay, that's
Just
good.
now.
Okay. So it says a place value chart of whole number. You can see ranges from unit to tens
Tens.
to hundred to thousand to million to billion to trillion to quadrillion, and it goes on like that. So this is like the place value from left to right for each digit. Okay?
Can I take it down?
Yeah, take it down. Take it down. You need to.
Let me take it down.
Yes, take it down.
What happened?
Giovanni, let me check if Rennie is revising. Rennie is revising. Okay. Are you sure writing it down?
Almost.
Okay.
Good.
Giovanni?
I'm done.
Almost.
Thank you.
You know, I can remember this. You can move on, sir.
Okay.
Slowly break.
Okay. Okay, this is good. Now let me move to the next slide, which says place value of decimal number. Place value of decimal number. We already know place value of whole number, right? Now let's look at place value of decimal number. How do we go about place value of decimal number? Remember, as Chimamanda said, decimal numbers are numbers that have decimal points in
Decimal
them.
point.
Okay? Yeah. So Gerald, can you give me an example of a decimal number?
4.8.
4.8. Bravo. That is good. Chimamanda, give me an example of a decimal number.
5.2.
5.2. Correct. Bravo. Now, what about if you're not asked to find the place value of a decimal number? Remember,
Value
for
of
a whole number, you start with unit, right?
Yes,
10,
sir.
100,000. But for a decimal number, you don't start with units. Rather, you start with tenth. And that tenth will have a TH at the back. You start with what?
14.
Tenth. And that tenth will have a TH at the back. So immediately after the decimal point, you start placing value on each number. Immediately after the decimal point, you start placing value on what? Each number. Okay, so do you get this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so immediately after the decimal what? Point, you start placing value on the numbers. So instead of starting with what? Unit, you don't start with unit, you start with tenth. With the TH at the back, hundredth, TH at the back, thousandth, TH at the back, tens of thousands. So what you just be doing, you just be adding TH at the back of every number you're what? Placing value on. Hundreds of thousands, millions, TH at the back. For decimals, decimal what? Numbers. Remember, tenth means 1/10. Hundredth means 1/100. Thousandth means 1/1000.
What about?
So in any way you see it, tenth means 1/10, which can also be written as 0.1. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 100 means 1/100, which can be written as 0.01. Thousand means 1/1000, which can be written as 0.001. Tens of thousand means 1/10,000, which can be written as what, Gerald?
1/10,000.
Okay, in decimal, what is going to be written as 0. What?
0.10.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Not 0.10.
Zero
I don't see
point
something.
zero
Mm-hmm.
one.
Tens of thousands is 1 over 10,000, which can also be written as what? 0 point what? 0,
Zero
0,
point
0, 1,
0.001.
0, 0, 1. Okay. So if I now have hundreds of thousands, which means 1 over 100,000, this can be written as Chimamanda. Boom. Let's go.
One over 100,000.
Okay. Which can also be written as
0.0001.
no. You just told me 100 now. This is hundreds of thousand. That is 5 zeros. 0.0. Let me
Point
annotate.
zero 0.00000.
So this is okay. This is 1 over 100,000, right? Are you
Yes,
seeing this,
sir.
everyone? And enough for you to write this in decimal. Since you have 5 zeros, we start from the back by saying this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So obviously, our decimal point will be here. We fill up those spaces we have with zeros, 0, 0, and 0.
Zero.
So this will be written as 0.00001. Are you seeing this now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sir,
Okay,
must it be
beautiful.
1 over that number?
Yes, it depends on the number. This is just like an example. This is
Okay.
just like an example I'm giving to you. Okay.
Okay.
This is like an example I'm giving to you. So if you look at this example you have here now. Look at this one you have here. Look at this example here now. It says that we have 3.421, 3.4216, and you're asked to find the place value of 4. What will be the place value of 4?
Thanks.
What will
It
be
will be
the place
10.
value of 4? It should be 10th,
10.
right? For 10th, right? Which should be 4 over 10, right?
Yes,
Which is
sir.
going to
Yes.
be 0.4. If I ask what's the place value of 2, it's going to be what? The place
100.
100.
2 over
100.
100.
Very good. Which can be written as
2
2 over
over
what?
100.
Over 100. Very good. Or 0.02. Do you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write this down. Write this down. Thank you. Have you written it down? Have you written it down, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. I'm going to the next slide. Excuse me. So which says place value chart for decimal numbers. Place value chart for decimal what? Numbers.
Numbers.
And you can see that we have unit. After unit, we have a decimal point there. You can see after unit, we have a decimal point. Then for decimal numbers, we now start counting from tenth, hundred, thousand, tens of thousands. You can see what I'm talking about. Tens of
Yes, sir.
thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, TH at the back, and so on and so forth.
Oh,
Yeah. So do you get this now?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Are you two writing this down?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, I'm not done. I'm writing it down.
Okay.
Mm, 6. I'm done.
I'm done.
Okay, you're done. Oh, very good. Very fast. Gerardna is now writing very fast like flash. I like that.
It's fine.
Okay, beautiful. So look at this. We have
Value.
face
This is supposed to be
value
face
and
or
place value.
place.
I've not heard
Face
of that
value
value
and place
before.
value.
Face value.
Yeah. Face value means the actual digit itself. E.g., when you have 8 into 886, what is the face value? That means it's 8, right? Face value is what that number is, what you're seeing.
Okay.
So if I ask you now, what is the place value? What is the face value of 2? It's going to be 2 because you're actually seeing it, right?
Yes, sir.
But if I ask what the place value of 2, it's a different ball game.
Place value of 2
Is what? Gerard, you said something. What's the place value of 2, Gerard?
Wait. Unit 10. 20.
20. Very good. Chimamanda, what's the place value of 6?
6,000.
Sorry?
Wait.
The place value of 6.
Oh, it's wrong. Sam, call me. Something happened.
Okay.
That
What
is
happened?
the book.
But I can hear you.
No, can barely hear.
Yes. What do you want to do? Wasn't like this before.
Okay, you can see your screen right now.
I can, but there's something wrong.
Okay. I can see your sister is helping you out with that.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing today?
Fine, sir.
Okay, I was told you're the Ada of the family.
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay, that's good. What's your name?
Chisom.
Chisom. That's good. Chisom, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, sir.
Are you done with school?
Sir?
Are you done with school?
Yes, school have closed.
Okay. It's
Commander,
nice
so
meeting
what
you,
exactly are you
Chisom.
doing? Nice to meet you too, sir.
I'm not seeing
Okay.
his screen.
So what do you want to do?
So I can't see your screen.
Gerald, please confirm if you can see my screen right now.
I can see your screen, but you didn't put on your camera.
It's
Okay,
not
I
this
know
one.
that. I didn't put it on my camera. Okay. So Gerald can see my screen. So Chimamanda,
I can
please
see your
just
screen
check.
now.
Okay, you can see my screen now. Okay. Thank you very much, Chisom.
It's,
Okay. So as we were saying, I asked you, Chimamanda, what's the place value of 6?
Hundred.
How can the place value of 6 be 100? Remember, 826 is a whole number, not a decimal number. And you always start from the left to the right. So what's the first value or the first number class? You know, it's units, tens,
Yeah.
100, 1,000, and it goes on. So 6 should be what?
Unit.
Oh, so the place value of 6 is what now? Unit.
Unit.
Okay?
Unit times
Okay, please. Thank you. Take note, okay? What's the place value
Okay.
of 8, Chimamanda?
800.
100. Very good. So take note of that, okay? So I've written this down. I need to go to the next
I'm
slide
writing
right
it down.
now. Okay. Gerald, who is distracting you?
Nobody.
You're talking with somebody, please.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, please. Okay. Are you done writing it down?
Yes, sir. I've already taken it
Oh,
down.
okay. Shimamanda, are you true?
Almost. I'm almost.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. So you know the difference between face value and place value. So just in case,
Yes,
if
sir.
you ask, what is the face value of this number, you tell me. What is the place value of this particular number? You also do well to do what? Tell me what
I'm
it
done
is.
now.
Okay, beautiful. So now we talk about expanded form. How do we write these numbers in expanded form? Like whole number now. You know the meaning of expanded form, right?
Yes, sir.
Writing
Yes,
down
sir.
the place
Yes,
value.
separate the number.
Separate them, thank you. So that is 5,307. 5,307.
Just one.
Then in decimal number, it is written as 6 plus, what is the place value of 2? That is tenth, right? Which will be 0.2. 0 does not have a place value, okay?
Okay.
0 does not have a place value. Then the place value of 8 there is thousandth, which is 0.008. Remember, thousand means 8 over 1,000. And when you convert that to decimal proper, you'll be having 0.008
8.
as your answer.
Because there's. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yes.
So I
So
don't
remember
get it.
that. Okay, you don't get it. Okay, listen up. As I said before, when you're writing in expanded form, you're trying to separate the numbers. And you adding them back will give you the exact number you just expanded. So now the place value of 6 here is what? Unit, which is before the decimal point, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, after the decimal point, we start counting from tenth. We don't start with units. We start counting from tenth, which is 1 over 10. But since we have a number there, which is 2, it's going to be 2 over 10. Are you seeing this now? And what is 2 over 10? If you convert it to decimal
0.2.
proper, 0.2, right? And how did I
Yes,
get
sir.
it? Since we are divided by 10, we just move our decimal point once. 1, and it stays there. And you put a 0 in front, we have 0.2. But look at this number 0. 0 does not have any place value here. It is useless to us. We go to the next number, which is what? 8. The place value of 8 here is what? 1,000. So it's going to be 8 over 1,000. Are you seeing this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I'm to write this in decimal proper, since I have 3 zeros here, I'm going to move in 3 times. Let's go. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
3. My decimal point will be
Decimal
here.
point.
I fill up the
Yeah.
spaces with 0, 0, and I put a 0 in front. So I'll be having 0
Point
point
0,
0,
0,
0,
8.
8.
2 zeros. Thank you. And you can see they got that there. Do you understand this now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's good. So with this said and done, now I can now move over to give you some class activities to do right now. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me clean the whiteboard off. Let me clean the screen so that I'll be able to see. So type in your answer for me.
The first one is
Type in
the classwork.
Yeah, the classwork. The first one is the classwork, the evaluation.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the second one is your assignment. Then I still have special questions that I will share the screen with you right now to give to you. Okay?
Wait, is this homework?
Yeah,
The
the
down
second
one
one is
is the
homework.
homework.
That one is the homework. The first one is the classwork. So punch in your answers in the chat. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Best one.
My voice is echoing. Gerald, is that you? Okay, I have someone in my class. Princewell Emeto. Princewell. Up.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you doing?
Good.
Okay, please can you turn on your video? I'd love to see your face.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, Princewell, you're welcome.
Hello.
You're welcome to Smart Start online class.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
we're happy to have you on board.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure that's your dad with you.
Nope.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay.
It's Uncle Ben.
Oh.
I just
Okay, okay.
had to help him set up.
Okay, 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 okay.
Can you continue? Are you comfortable? All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so welcome on board, Princewell.
Thank you.
So today we are talking about, let me just give you a summary why the rest of you, Chimamanda and Gerard, you can continue with the classwork and write down your
Okay, sir.
assignments. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, Princewell, we are talking today about what? Place value. Place value of whole number and decimal number. Have you heard about place value before?
No.
Okay, you've not heard about place value before. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, there's no problem about that. But you're going to learn what place value and decimal, place value of decimal number and whole number is all about today. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, beautiful. So, you've heard the word. If I'm to ask you, how many are you in your family? How many siblings do you have?
3.
3 siblings.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this question. What is your position amongst your siblings? Are you
My
the firstborn,
Yes.
secondborn, or thirdborn?
First.
You're the firstborn. That's good.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So you can see that the place value of yourself is what? Number 1 in the family. The first child in the what? Family. And that's
Family.
what place value, yeah. And that's what place value is all about. And that's what place value is all about. Placing digits at their right position. Placing digits at their what? Right positions. Okay?
Position.
Yeah. Okay. So Chimamanda and Gerald, are you through with the work? Okay. Okay. I'll be going to the chat very soon now to mark that. Okay. So placing value at the right what? Position. Okay. I'm just going to give you a summary. Okay. And Priswell.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. So now, if you now know if you already know the position of yourself in your family, how do you apply this when it comes to number? Now, have you heard the word whole number before in
No.
school? You've not been taught what whole number is all about.
Whole number.
Yes, whole number.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Since you've not been taught what whole number is all about, whole numbers are numbers that don't have decimal points in them. Whole numbers are numbers that don't have decimal points in them. And an example of whole number, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 100, 200, 500, 192, 1,000, 2,000,000. These are all examples of what? Whole numbers. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, beautiful. So now, can you give me an example of a whole number?
Um,
Yeah, please, you can give me an example of a whole number?
mm, a whole
Chimamanda, okay. Can you tell me what you just say?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. Okay. As I said before, whole numbers are those numbers that don't have decimal points in them. And I said examples of such numbers are 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, 100. You can count from 1 to 1 million, right?
Yeah.
You can. Okay. So you imagine yourself counting from 1 to billion, trillion, to infinity. Those are whole numbers. So can you give me an example of a whole number?
It's all the numbers and
Okay, that's good.
all the
So give me one specific one if you know any specific one.
3
3, very good. That's correct. 3.
and 5.
5, that's also correct. Good job, Priswell. Nice to see you. Nice to see you that you understand what you're saying. Good. Okay. So, Chimamanda and Gerald, I have not seen the answer for question 2. I saw the answer for question 1, which is correct.
Chimamanda.
Gerald, I have not seen your answer for question 2. It says, what's the place value of 6? I've not seen the answer for question 2. I'd love to see it, both of you. Okay?
No, I'm
Okay.
still writing that.
Okay. So as I was saying, Prince Will, good job. You're able to give me an example of what? You're able to give me an example of whole number. Now
Whole
let's
number.
move on. Yeah, let's move on to decimal number. You've heard the word decimal, right? Have you heard the word decimal before?
I've heard that before.
Very good. Now, a decimal number is a number that have decimal points in it. A decimal number is a number that have what? Decimal points in it. And I'm
Yeah.
sure you can see my screen right now, right? Can you see my screen?
I can see your picture.
Okay, you can see my picture, but can you see what is displayed on my screen right now?
Yes.
Evaluation and assignment, very good. Because I'm about to annotate on the screen right now for you, meaning I'm about to write for you an example of decimal number. So an example of a decimal number is 3.8. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, 3.8.
3.8, very good. So 3.8 is an example of a decimal number. Do you know what is an example of a decimal number?
A number that has what you call it, digits in it.
A digit, quite all right, yes. And it also has a decimal point. This is
Oh
the
yeah,
decimal point you're seeing right here now. This decimal point makes it a decimal what? Number. A
number.
decimal point make it a decimal what?
Number.
Number. Okay? So because of that decimal point, it makes it a decimal number. Okay?
Yes.
So we have so many examples of decimal numbers. We can have 4.2, we can have 10.9, we can have 100.278. All those are examples of decimal numbers. Okay? So I would love you to give me an example of a decimal number. You can type it on the chat for me. You know what chat is all about on your Zoom?
Yes. But I
Can
don't
you
know
see where
what
the
that
chat is? Go to your Zoom right
is.
now, because I'd love you to be able to use these tools by yourself. So I'd love you to go to your tool. You can see where you have audio, video, participants, chat, share, pause, annotate. Are you seeing those tools on top? Okay, Prince Will, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, you've seen the chat, right?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So click on it. Once you click on it, it will take you to where you can type in message for me to see. So
Yes.
I would love you to type an example of a decimal number for me there right now. Okay? Okay, very good. Chimamanda and Gerald. So have you done
Sir?
question 2 for me? I've not seen the answer for question 2. This one here.
I'm not sure, sir.
It says, what is the face value and place value of 5 in 5.348?
I'm not too sure.
You're not too sure?
The face
Okay.
value is
Value
5.
Okay, the face
and
value is 5. That is correct, Chimamanda. That is correct, Chimamanda. So what will now be the place value of 5? Remember what I told you, Gerald? I said face value means the actual number.
it's 10.
The actual number you're saying. Okay, so Prince will have you be able to type that particular, giving me the example? Oh, beautiful. That is good. 4.8. Good job. Nice one. That is correct. 4.8 is an example of what? A decimal number. Okay? Nice one. Okay, so now you know what a whole number is and you know what a decimal number is, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm very, very happy you've learned that today because we are actually working with time. Okay, so I know that in our next class, we'll be able to brush you up on so many things you need to understand when it comes to place value and what? Decimal what? Number. Okay? Yeah, yeah. But before we end it for today, I told you Chimamanda and Gerald, I told you I have some questions, separate questions, which I'm supposed to share the screen with you right now so we can start solving.
Can I
Okay.
I want to take down the homework.
Please take down the homework very fast.
Isn't the
So,
homework the down?
yeah, the one on the down is the homework.
I've
Okay.
taken it down.
Okay, you've taken it down already. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Remember, I said question 2 says face value and place value of 5. The face value of 5 is 5. Why the place value of 5 is what? Units.
Um,
Units,
Mm.
right? Yeah. Okay. So take
okay.
down the assignment so I can take all of you to the other slide so we can start answering some questions, some past questions, okay? So Prince Will, you're going to also join us and answer these questions, okay? Hello, Prince Will, are you with us? I said, Prince, you're going to join us and answer these questions as well, okay?
Okay.
Very good. Prince Will, you're in what class, if I may ask?
Fifth.
Sorry?
Fifth.
Okay, year 5, if I'm right?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes, I'm done.
Beautiful. Okay, you're done. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing my screen right now with you. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. So it says multiple questions, choice questions on place value of whole and decimal numbers. So for question 1, let's go. It says, what is the place value of 4 in the number? Let's go. Each of you be telling me your answers. Type in your answers in the chat right now. For number 1, what's the answer? Type it in. Is it A, B, or C? A, B, C, or D? Type in your answer.
So I'm done.
You're done?
Me too.
Okay. So what's your answer, everyone?
A. A.
A. Oh, beautiful. That's correct. A is absolutely correct. Question 2. What's the place value of 3? Let's go. Type in your answer. Question 2, what's your answer? The place value of 3. Okay, Gerard have typed in his own. Okay, Chimamanda 2. Prince Will, what's your answer? D. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to say this, but Prince Will, the answer is actually B, 0.03. Okay? 0.
Okay.
What? 03. So Chimamanda and Gerald, you're absolutely correct. Let's go to question 3. What's your answer? Type in your answer immediately. Question 3, the place value of 9 in 29,674. The place value of 9. Okay. Prince Prince said the answer is A. Gerald, D. Chimamanda, D. Okay. So the answer is actually D. Okay. Prince Will, don't worry. You will get to know what all these things are. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Question 4. What's the answer immediately? Question 4. Tell me, guys. Question 4. So which of these digits is in the 100th place? In the 100th. TH at the back. Okay. Okay. Chimamanda said A. Prince said A. Gerald, is it A to you're going? They say which of this in the 100th place? The answer can be A. The answer is B, 9. So it's B. 8 is in the 10th place. 10th. 9 is in the 100th.
I got
Oh,
you. I thought it was normal. I forgot that the decimal was inside.
Okay. Please, you need to open our eyes very widely. Okay. Question 5. It says, what is the place value of 7 in 8705? Okay. So the place value of 7, okay. Okay. Gerald says B. Chimamanda says B. Prince Will, do you know the answer?
oh, I thought I sent it.
Okay, B. Okay, the 3 of you are correct. Nice job. Nice job. So let's get to question 6. It says, write 3020 in expanded form. Remember, we talked about expanded form. So how do you write 3020 in expanded form? Bring it here.
3,000. Oh, okay.
I said, bring it here. Have you typed in your answer, everyone? Expanded form?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gerard says the answer
Oh,
is
no,
A.
wrong. No, that was by
Chimamanda
accident.
says,
Accident. Yeah.
Chimamanda
Accident.
says
That
the
was
answer is
accident.
A too.
That was an accident, sir. Sorry.
Okay, that was an accident.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gerard says it's B. Prince says it's B. Chimamanda A. Okay. I'm sorry to say
Oh,
Chimamanda. The answer can be
that
A.
wasn't A. I just saw
Okay.
it now.
Yes. The answer is B. Okay, I've seen it now, right? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Question 7. Question 7. Let's look at question 7. What's the place value of 7 in 0.057? The place value of 7 in 0.057. The place value of 7 in 0.057. We just have less than 3 minutes before round up the class. So what's the answer? Gerard says the answer is A. Okay, we're waiting for Chimamanda and Prince. Prince says it's also A. Chimamanda A. The 3 of you are absolutely Correct. Good job. Question 8 says, which of the following is true about the digit 6? Which of the following is true? That means one out of this option is correct. Which of the following is true about the digit 6 in 3.462? So find out which one is correct.
Oh,
Okay, Prince says it's B. Gerard says it's A. So Chimamanda, what's your answer? Okay, Chimamanda says 2 is also A. Okay, so A is correct. It can be B, Prince Will. It can be the value of 0.6. That can be correct. Okay, so it says the answer is A. It's in the 100th place. Okay, so question 9 says, how many tenths are there in 3.5? How many tenths are there in 3.5? How many tenths are there in 3.5? So what's your answer? Gerard says 5. Ah, 5. Okay, that is D. Prince says 5. Chimamanda said D. Okay, 5. Okay. I'm sorry to say that answer is not correct. The answer is 35. How many tenths are there in 3.5? That is 35. You just need to change that 35. 3.5 is you saying 3.35 divided by 10, right?
yes.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes,
You
sir.
get it? So it's 35. Okay? Okay, question 10 says, I have up to 20 questions here, but we're not going to finish the 20 today. Question 10 says, convert 604.03 into expanded form. Expanded form. Okay? Anyone who gets this question has the opportunity to go to China today. You have the opportunity to travel to China today. Prince Will, are you surprised? So
Okay.
try to get the question correctly. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Chimamanda is already smiling. She wants to go to China. Okay.
What are the options?
Look at the
Is
options there. A,
A,
B,
C,
C, D.
D, oh,
So Gerardo's sent in the answer now. Gerard says A.
Wait,
Chimamanda
wait, wait,
says
wait,
A.
wait, 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 wait.
put in
Prince,
the
we were
number.
waiting for you.
Yeah,
No.
you know what?
Prince says it's B. Okay. Chimamanda and Gerald, I'm very, 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 very happy to tell you that you'll be going to China this night. Okay? So pack your luggages. Prince will no China for you today. Okay? You didn't get the answer correctly. Okay? Okay. So we're stopping here for today. Reason being that our time is up. Okay? I'm very, very happy that you all understood today's topic. Place value is very, very important. If you don't know the place value of some numbers or how to identify them, you might find it a little bit difficult. Okay? You might find it a little bit what? Difficult. Okay. So I'm happy that you understand today's topic, and I'm sure that you don't have any questions to tell me. Do you have any questions? Apart from Prince Will, who just joined us today. Do you have any questions? No questions. Okay. So make sure you do your assignments, guys, and have a lovely weekend. Bye. See you in the next
Bye.
class.
No.
Yeah, bye. Let me give the opportunity for Prince Will to see my face. I know you don't see my face, so Prince Will, you have the opportunity to see my face right now. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, beautiful. So your English tutor will be having you guys right now, okay?
Yeah.
Auntie Abby, you can proceed.
Oh, but I think you have been there before. I think you need,
All right, Kusam, what did you say?
I think you need to log out and log in again. It shows that you were there before. Yeah.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
So the only thing you want to say to me is good.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, Gerald and Chimamanda. How are you both doing?
Fine, sir. Fine, ma.
And I see we have a new student. Princewell, how are you?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. It's good to have you join us. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
My name is Princewell. I am
Okay. Can you speak louder? I can barely hear you.
My name is Princewell, and I'm 12.
All right. What grade are you?
Fifth. 5.
You're in fifth grade. Okay, nice. Okay, what else? What else would you like to tell us?
I like to play sports.
You're thinking, what's your favorite food?
Jollof rice.
You said?
Jollof rice.
Jollof rice. That's your favorite food. What's your favorite thing to do? What's your hobby?
Play football. I like to play
I didn't
football.
get that. You said what?
I like to play football.
Is it that all of you like to play football over there? Everyone seems to like to play football. Gerald, do you like to play football too? I'm not sure I asked you.
We play football together.
You play football today?
We didn't get to because we have online classes today.
Sorry, I didn't get that. What did you say?
I said we didn't get to play football today because we have online classes.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about it, true. But do you play football too?
Yes, ma'am.
Really? What position do you play?
What do you play? What do you play?
What position do you play?
Oh, midfielder.
Midfielder. Okay. I'm here to meet a keeper. Well, what position do you play?
Striker. And defend
A
sometimes.
what? You defend sometimes.
Yeah.
But mostly what?
Okay.
Okay. Nice. It's good to know that my people play football. Chimamanda, do you play football too? I'd be surprised if that's a yes. Do you?
No, ma.
Okay, so what's your favorite sport or hobby?
To sleep.
What?
To sleep.
To skip.
Sleep.
Okay. To sleep. No
And
way.
swim.
Aha, swim still sounds more like it, but don't say to sleep. Oh. Okay. All right. Good to know that Princewell has made us know more about ourselves. So I have a midfielder in my class and a defender. And I have a slipper stroke swimmer in my class. All right, let's get right into it. Princewell, I know it's your first time joining us, but don't worry, we would try to break everything down. This is a new topic, so you won't feel lost when we get into it, okay? So today we're doing creative writing. On Tuesdays we do grammar, and on Fridays we do creative writing. So we'll do a bit of revision. We always do bits of revision in our class. Then we do some exercises before we do our main lesson for the day. All right, so I'll share my screen now. Remember that when I do, I may not see your chats. So you can always say something if you want to, and let me know you need if you stop hearing me. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'll need all of you to always respond because like I said, I'll be sharing my screen and I may not see you. All right. So this is our reading and poetry class. Basically, I know Princewell might be feeling like, oh, what are they talking about? But don't worry, you will catch up, okay? We've talked about prose and poetry and drama before with Gerald and Chimamanda. So this is just like a revision for that. But before then, Gerald and Chimamanda can help you with the definition of prose and poetry and drama. So let's have that again, guys. Gerald, let's have you do prose, and Chimamanda, let's have you do poetry, and I'll do drama. Remember that we're trying to
Poetry.
bring what?
Nothing.
Remember that we're trying to teach Princewell, so don't just say it. Make sure that you are explanatory enough for him. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's go. Gerald, let's start with you. Prose.
Road is like that. So it's not really doesn't have any rhyme.
Gerald, are you saying something? I can't really hear you. Please speak louder.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Hello. Gerald, are you there? Yeah, Gerald, can you say something now?
Hello? Hello?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. But you have to be louder.
Okay. So prose, unlike poetry, it's like sentence basically. So it's not really rhyming about that. You need lines and stanzas. Yeah, do prose. Yeah, that's all.
Gerald, are you done?
Yes, ma.
All right then. Chimamanda, let's have you.
In poetry, unlike prose, if you write a poem, it rhymes when you say it, but sometimes it doesn't.
Okay. Anything else for poetry? I told you to always add what is written in.
Oh yes, it's written in lines and stanza.
Aha. So you can't say for anything
It
about
is written in
poetry without
lines and stanza.
correct.
Stanza.
So yeah, poetry is an expression, it's an expressive writing that has rhyme, rhythm, and is written in lines and stanzas.
Stanza.
Okay, so my turn. Drama. Drama is a play performed on stage to an audience. Yes, it's written to be performed and it has characters. That's the people that act in it. It has setting, that's the place where it's taking place. Then it has plot and all of those. Then it has stage direction. That's what the actors are supposed to do. And it also has dialogue. That's what the actors say. So Princewell, for your sake, was saying that for prose, it's written in sentences and paragraph, and it's written in everyday language. For poetry, it's written in it's not written in everyday language. It comes in lines and stanza. It sometimes has sometimes has rhyme, sometimes it doesn't, and it's beautiful to the ear when you hear it. And I've talked about drama as well. So we're going to do a quick exercise now. The three of you will pick one each and tell me. So number one, Chimamanda. Number two, Princewell. Number three, Gerald. So you read it and tell me which one it is, prose or poetry. Let's start. Chimamanda.
Can I read it out?
Yes, you have to.
The sun dipping below the hills, painting the sky with orange dreams. Hmm. That is a poem.
Okay, that's poetry. Good. You need to be faster than that. Your turn,
Okay.
Princewell.
Ma, is it the one that is showing on your phone or something?
Yeah, so you read number two. You can see it, right?
Yes. Is it the
All
first
right, so read number two. Read number two and tell me if it's a poem or a poetry.
Okay.
Read.
Do you say poem and poetry or prose and poetry?
Prose and poetry. Poem is the same as poetry now,
I
Chimamanda.
thought that's what you said. I heard poem.
Oh, okay, prose. Sorry if I did. So, Princewell, number two.
Read to the shop to
I
buy.
went.
Oh, I went to the shop to buy milk and bread.
Yeah. That's bread, not bread.
because it's not a question. So I went to the shop to buy milk and bread. Is it a poem or is it prose?
Point.
I didn't get that.
Point.
No, it's not a poem. It's everyday language. I went to the shop to buy milk and bread. So it's prose.
Prose.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. Just keep up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Gerald, your turn.
Raindrops danced on rooftops like tiny feet tapping a beat.
That
I'm
is
going to say poetry.
poetry. Chimamanda, you have 4.
Explain. Yeah, explain the rules before the game started. That is a prose.
And number 5, Princewell.
Start.
Whisper stories.
Stories to the night.
Yeah, so Princewell, stop ending your sentence with night. It should be night.
Or
Okay.
night.
So read that again.
Stars whisper stories into the night.
Correct. What do you think that is? Is it a poem or is it everyday language? Do people talk like this?
No.
Good. They don't talk like this in everyday life. You don't go and sit close to your friend and say, stars whisper stories into the night. You only talk like this in poems.
Point.
Yeah, so that's poems. Well done, everyone. Okay, so this should be easy. This is rhyming. Because you know rhymes, right? The end of the word rhymes with the end of the 2 words sound alike when they are ending. So for example, light. Gerald, what's the correct one?
Your screen is so small.
It's not
Oh,
that small. I can clearly see it.
it's okay. I've zoomed it. Is it better now? Gerald, I've zoomed it. Is it better now?
Yes, ma.
All right. So my example for we have light, bright, fight, tight. Those are examples of yes. Who's that?
Prince, I need to go to the toilet.
All right, 2 seconds, Princewell.
I'll be quick.
Okay. So Chimamanda and Gerald.
Yes, ma.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma.
we'll continue. He will join us when he comes. So we have bright, fight, tight, right?
Yes.
That right just
So
rhymed with it.
so you are going to give me your own words that are not here.
Okay.
Right,
So
right.
Chimamanda, say it loud now.
Bright, light, bright, fight, tight, right.
Right. Okay. Gerald.
Light, bright, fight. Yeah. Light, bright, fight, tight, right, light.
Nice. Let me know when Priscilla gets back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to play. We have play, bed, day, clay. Your turn.
Okay.
You're not supposed to wait this long now. This is
Let's start.
Play, bay, day, clay, fay.
Hey.
Faye.
What's Faye?
What's
It's
Faye?
someone's name.
Please don't give me someone's name. Don't give me
Okay, he's
someone's
back
name.
now.
Give me a word. Okay, Prince Well is back.
Plumber.
All right. I'm still waiting for Chimamanda.
Everyday clay.
So, Prince Well, we're doing rhymes now. Give me a word that rhymes with the word that is first here. So we've done bright. We're now in play. So play, bay, day, clay.
Play.
Chimamanda.
Play day.
Hmm?
I can't think of a word with clay, A at the end.
That's it then.
Didn't you just say, okay, you said Faye, and I said I'm not accepting Faye.
Yes.
Okay then. Gerald,
Can
you
I
want to
start?
try? Yeah.
Play, big, yeah, lay.
Lay. Okay. Prince Well, do you have a word for me?
For play.
Yeah, that rhymes. That rhymes with play. Or that rhymes with, yeah, all of those words.
Play day and day.
Chimamanda, I hope you're thinking.
I am.
But there are so many words
Have
with
another
A.
one.
Okay, you're wasting my time. This is supposed to be in like 2 seconds.
I have another one.
I thought of pay, but you said no.
Think of
Pay is
something
a
else. If A
name.
doesn't work.
It's not a word.
Play May.
Say that.
Play. Play May. Day. Wow.
Yay.
What?
Play, pay, day, clay, yay.
Yeah. Is yeah a word? Or an
No, I'm not talking
exclamation?
to that one.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Play, bay, day, clay. Chimamanda and
I gave you
Gerald gave us
lay.
lay.
I have one more.
I
May.
want to hear Prince Well.
Does May count as one? May.
May, yeah, well, it counts. Who said that?
Prince Well.
Ah, well done, boy. All right. Chimamanda, you're the only one left to Auntie Faye.
She gave yay.
I said yay.
Oh no, she said yay. Like she was
No,
exclaiming.
I didn't say yay. I said yay. I didn't say yay.
It's just that you didn't add it in a way that gets like yay. You say yay.
You said yay. You didn't say yay. Okay, we'll take it. All right. Cats, bats, flats, hats. Let's go.
Bats, bats,
Cats,
flats,
bats,
hats.
hats, rats.
Uh-huh.
But
What?
Flat, flat, bats, cat, bat, flat.
Yeah, cat. Flats, rats.
hats, flat,
I
hats.
want to hear
Flat?
Prince Well. Flat.
No, that's
Good.
K.
There's already flat here, no?
Mat.
Flat, cat,
Give me a word that rhymes with all of these.
With cat.
cat,
Yes.
rat.
Mat. Rat.
Gerald said rat.
Gerard already said rat.
He said mat first. And
Yeah,
then
he said mat. I'm waiting for Chimamanda.
Rat, 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 rat.
Chimamanda, I need you to think fast, 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 fast. All right, guys, be thinking of the next one. Moon.
Moon,
Soon, cartoon,
spoon,
spoon.
cartoon,
This one should be
spoon.
a bit tricky.
It is.
Moon.
Moon, soon, cartoon, spoon. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Mhm. It should.
Does room count as one?
That.
What?
Does room count as one?
Spell it.
ROOM.
Room.
Oh,
You're already changing it.
no, ROOM.
Yeah, that's what I said. Room, like your bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Not quite. It has to end with OON.
Oh, I have one. Moon,
Okay.
soon,
Flat,
cartoon,
flat, flat, flat,
spoon,
flat. I got
and
one for the for the
coon.
third one.
You don't reach 1 hour. Why?
Hmm? No, because coon is CONE.
I got one for the
Okay.
third one.
Let's hear it.
Flat, bad, flat, hat, sat.
Correct. Right now, move to moon.
Cartoon,
Gerard,
Moon,
you said you
soon,
had one.
cartoon, spoon, coon.
Coon, like COON.
Coon.
Spell it.
COON.
Hmm.
COON.
Coon. What does that mean?
Hmm. I know we were talking about it,
Okay.
not in this class, but in school. It had a meaning.
A coon.
Is
Oh,
it
okay. I
is
know
it
there's a word like
Kakun
that
you're
though.
talking about? I don't know Kakun.
Coon. We'll need to check it. But you just said one word now. Chimamanda.
She
No, I
said
say Kakun.
coon.
Kakun.
That does not
Cocoon.
count.
What's cocoon? Okay, I've only heard of coon as a word that you add tycoon. Tycoon.
Tycoon.
Yeah, not cocoon. I don't know about cocoon. I don't know about coon.
It's because that one in game.
It's okay. Let's move to the next. Tree. Quickly.
Tree, wait,
Tree, be, me.
What happened to you? Is that me now? I don't know what happened.
Me.
Okay, I was
Tree,
yes. So Chimamanda and Princewell. Tree. Give me a word.
Tree, be, flea, me. No.
Princewell, are you still thinking?
Yes, free. I think it's free.
Free. Okay. Chimamanda, anything?
Tree. Wait, I'm thinking tree.
I thought of another one if my me doesn't count.
Breeze. Ma, does breeze count as one?
Okay, can manage it. Gerard, what did you think of?
Degree.
Degree, correct. All right, so guys, you pick the next one by one. Gerald.
Yes, ma.
What rhymes with tree in the bracket?
Agree.
No, what rhymes with tree? Look at the brackets. There are 3 words.
Oh,
Free,
tree,
flat, drink.
flat, drink.
Yeah.
Oh, free.
Free, correct. Chimamanda, what rhymes with light?
Bright. Bright.
One more time.
Look at the three words there. We have stay, stone, and desk. Which one rhymes with day?
Ma, my number 2 or the third one, Because I said bright for the second one.
You're correct. I'm talking to
Oh, okay.
The around the day,
as well.
the my stay.
Stay, correct. So, what rhymes with snow and means to move steadily? We have
Slow.
Not slow. Roll.
How to say that?
Slow.
go, you have
Roll. More. Slow.
It's slow.
slow, correct. What rhymes with might and helps you see
Light.
Fight.
My.
It's not might, it's light. It helps
at
you
night?
see in the
Light.
dark.
Fight.
Hello,
Light.
light, correct. Okay. All right, so let's do our vocabulary challenge. You fill in the word. The detective had a clever dash to solve the mystery. What can fit in? Chimamanda.
Clever plan to solve the mystery.
Correct. Gerald, that was a very dash idea.
What did you say? That was a very
Full of
clever.
imagination. What can we put there?
Clever. Clever.
Clever idea, correct. Left on time. What can we put there?
Me or Prince Worth?
It's Princewell.
That was
No, you are number 3.
oh. She can't make
She made a clever she made a dash effort. Gerard and Chimamanda be thinking of the next two.
Okay.
she made a good effort to finish a project on time.
To finish a project on time. All right. That makes sense. Chimamanda, the tiger moved
slowly through the bushes.
Gerard, the movie was so
boring that I watched it. No.
Gerard, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
The movie was so
interesting that
that
I
I
watched
watched
it
it twice.
twice.
Great. All right, so this one now you have options for the next one. He gave a very dash and stick tiny.
He gave a very
thoughtful answer.
Thank you, Chimamanda. The next one, first person to answer it.
The scientist carefully recorded
observation.
2. The scientist carefully recorded each
obstacle.
Opinion. Each opinion. Does anyone else want to try? What?
I said opinion.
Yeah, I want someone else to try.
Okay.
Chimamanda, Princewell, anything?
No.
Hello, are you both still there?
Yes, ma'am. Observation.
Observation is correct. Are you cheering for yourself?
The
Yeah, so
scientists
observation is correct.
did
Carefully recorded each observation. So scientists usually observe things during experiments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's observation, not opinion. I had wanted one person to do this.
I can do it.
Then the other person will do the next one, like we used to. Okay?
Okay.
So Chimamanda will start. Gerald will continue. Principal will read.
Okay. Should I start?
Yes.
Sentence. Remember that when you say a full stop, you stop.
Are you ready?
Ma, should I start now?
Yes.
Okay. One rainy afternoon, Asha noticed a blinking light. Ma, I can't see the remaining sentence.
Yes, ma'am. Please, can you zoom out a little bit? It's like blocking the answers.
Oh, I should zoom out.
Yes, ma'am.
But can you see this?
Yes, ma, I can see it now. I thought there's another option there. One rainy afternoon, Asha noticed a blinking light on the hill nearby.
Amanda, I can start.
Okay. One rainy afternoon. Is it Asia or Asha?
Aisha.
Aisha noticed a blinking light on the hill nearby.
Curious, she opened her say window. She opened her window and zoomed in with her telescope.
Okay. Principal.
I think we should do this one. On the next.
Is Principal still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Principal, you are starting from the blinking. You need to follow us, so there's no time. You're blinking.
The
Blinking became
blinking
became
became. I don't know where we are.
The blinking became a pattern.
So check inside the pattern. You will see spoon after spoon.
Let me see. The blinking became a pattern. Almost like a.
So you pick one of those three words to fill it.
Which word?
Hold, wave, or sound.
There are three words in brackets. You pick one to fill that space. The blinking became a pattern, almost like a. Almost like a. I told you not to ask questions, not to say things like they are questions. Almost like a.
almost like a wave. Just say wave.
With.
Why are you telling him what to say, Gerald? Please let him speak for himself. He said the correct thing before. Why are you changing it for him? I just
Principal
needed him to be
doesn't
more
want you to say it like
confident.
it's a question, so just say it's cold.
Yeah,
Just say
cold. I
cold.
don't want you to say it's cold. It sounds a bit unsure. I need you to be confident in this class, okay, Principal?
Okay.
Great. So almost like a code. That's correct. Continue, Chimamanda.
She quickly wrote down the sequence and compared it with her homework.
Compared it with her homework. What concerns homework in everything we have read now? Did you even finish looking at the options?
Now, boo.
I looked at it.
Can't be homework now. Someone saw a
Okay, she quickly
blinking
wrote
light.
down. Okay, she quickly wrote down. Oh, she quickly wrote down the sequence and compared it with her signal book.
Correct. Go on, Gerald.
It spelled out a
I've lost.
message.
And what's the message?
Help.
Great.
Aisha gasped.
Okay. So let
She
Principal continue.
Oh, he stopped at she.
Yes, that's you. Continue from there. She
Mm, me- le-
immediately
Immediately.
Oh, she immediately called the
local.
local building.
So what did she call? The local what?
The answers are there.
The options are police, radio, or market.
Pick one. Police, radio, or market.
Police.
Okay, continue. And
Explained.
And police.
Explained
Oh, explained.
what she saw.
Gerald, stop reading for him now.
Oh, he can't really see it. Your phone on the screen is so small.
Oh, are you with him?
I can't
Huh?
see.
He's at the other side of me, basically, yeah.
Oh, are you in
Which
his room?
English are you speaking? To the other side of you. Oh, he's facing you directly.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay then. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a matter of the phone. I thought you just wanted to help him so you can speed it along. All right,
No,
let's
it's not
continue.
that. I'm just trying to help him because the screen is so small.
Oh, I think because I am using my phone because of network. So maybe when I use my laptop next time, it'll be clearer. Okay, and explain what she saw. All right, who is going next? Team Amanda.
An emergency team arrived and found a lost.
A lot.
Come on. It's so easy. Think.
Bureau.
Huh?
Hmm?
Think.
Read the next line before you pick. Oh.
There's hiker, there's
Wait.
horse,
Oh, okay.
and then there's mirror. Now think.
I don't have all day. Don't do that
Okay.
think for me.
Me,
Oh.
Okay,
Just pick.
emergency.
you don't have all the
Emergency team arrived and found a lost hiker
There we go.
waving a flashlight.
Gerald,
Okay. Wait, where are we again?
look at you.
Aisha's.
Okay. So where am I?
Aisha's.
Okay.
Aisha quick.
Thank you.
You're
Aisha's
welcome.
quick thinking and love for science saved the day. No, not even science.
Is this science that helped her to know?
Movies. Saved the day.
Okay, that's Principal now. Principal.
Okay. Move.
Later.
Later,
She
Later, she shared.
shared the
Let him
story.
try to read it now. He can see it. Let him
No,
try.
trust me, man. If you were seeing this, it's so small on his screen. I actually feel bad for him.
I don't think so. How are you not able to see it?
No, because I'm on my screen. I can't even see it on his screen. That's why I'm here.
um,
Okay, then let's leave him alone. So Gerald, just read it.
Okay. Later, she shared the story with her online.
Online science.
So pick this group class experiment. Later, she shared the story with her online science group, class, or experiment. Pick
she shared the
story.
story with a group
In the online science group.
Yeah.
with
All
our
right.
scientist group.
Okay, then let's have our discussion point. So, Chimamanda, what made Aisha curious?
It was the blinking lights that made Aisha curious.
Great. Gerald, what was the blinking pattern?
The blinking pattern was, wait, what did I pick again? Code.
And the code spelled
Help. Help.
Prince, well, how would you have responded if you were the one that saw that blinking pattern?
Um, maybe
Like if it was you that saw that type of thing, how would you do or react?
Like it's night time and you look out your window and you see
And you saw something
a light.
blinking out of nowhere.
You saw a blinking light saying, "Help me, help me."
I'll run.
I've run away.
Why do you want to run to? You're already in
I'll
your
close
house.
my window and sleep. Like I'll forget everything that happened.
That's being a good citizen now. What did Prince West say he will do?
I'll go to the police and ask them why that maybe they know why it will happen.
So you too, you call the
Think.
police.
But I'll call the police.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Chimamanda says she will sleep.
You're not helping with him, Amanda.
Okay.
How would I open my window at night and see something blinking? I'll be scared. I'm using help for that matter.
So you be scared and just sleep.
Yeah.
So if masquerade was walking right past you and you
Gerald, stop.
Can we continue?
Miss Abigail, please, you may continue.
Someone is getting scared already. Can't you see it? That's Gerald. Stop. It's so
Okay,
that she will not
I'm ready.
shoot.
I'm ready.
All right, let's continue. So this one, let's leave Princewell out of it because of time and since he can't see it. Okay? But Princewell, I need you to listen because you will answer a question at the end. Okay?
Okay.
Did you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right then. Chimamanda and Gerard, let's take it over. Start.
Okay.
Okay.
It's Saturday.
Each Saturday, James helped his father at the market.
Okay.
Chimamanda.
They sold fresh vegetables and they sold fresh vegetables and fruit from the market, from their farm. Sorry,
From their
from their
farm.
farm.
All right, Gerald.
One day they noticed that the stall next to theirs was very quiet.
Okay.
A new seller looked very very nervous.
Okay.
Gerard, your turn.
Hmm?
It's
Oh,
your
I'm still
turn.
looking.
James.
Okay. Wait.
Don't get
When
distracted again.
James
Okay,
smiled.
okay. James smiled and offered to help.
Continue.
Okay. He showed the new seller how to display goods nicely and talk to customers. Chimamanda.
Soon, the new seller's stall became busy. At the end of the day, he gave James a special gift for being so kind. Gerard, your turn.
Gerard, you're wasting my time. What are
Sorry,
you
ma, but
doing?
I get distracted because it's like, you know what? It's small, so it's like hard for me to keep up sometimes.
But if you're
James felt
reading,
proud. That's
if
why
you're
you
reading
are.
with Chimamanda, you shouldn't get lost. You are taking your eyes off the screen. That's why. All right, so go again.
Okay.
James.
James
James,
felt. Mhm.
where do you want me to start from? James smiled.
No,
James
James
felt
felt
proud.
proud.
Okay, let me see. James felt proud and learned that a little kindness goes a long way.
He told
Chimamanda.
his
Okay.
story. He told his story later during a video call with his friend, who promised to help someone too.
Can you read that again? He did what?
Where's it again? He told his story later during a video
Hmm?
call, a video
Okay.
call with his friend who promised to help someone too.
All right. So what did James learn? I want Principal to tell me.
James learned kindness.
Kindness. Beautiful. So Chimamanda, you that will
Ma?
not help someone that is blinking lights at night. So how would you help someone online?
I'll catch you. I caught you.
How would you help someone online?
Encouraging them.
So you
To
just
do
encourage
what?
them from afar, say you'll be all right too. Be
Online now with
encouraged.
a video.
To
Okay,
not
we
be
video.
scared.
You have been able to do what James did.
Ma?
Did you have been able to do what James did?
Mm,
No.
yes.
Who is saying no? Are you Chimamanda?
I'm pretty sure. Are you Chimamanda? Huh?
Okay, so yeah. Gerald, how would you help someone online?
Okay, so first,
Uh-huh.
I would
Good.
see what the situation is
Mm-hmm.
and not to get myself in trouble as well. I wouldn't show my parents.
But you always do. Mm-hmm.
Chimamanda, are you the teacher?
I-
Okay,
So
go on.
I would not show my parents because I don't want them to really get involved. So then I take care of it by myself by removing that person from a certain group or something that's going on.
Okay.
That's nice.
Princewell, how would you help someone online?
Online.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell them to stay calm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't panic.
Okay.
Don't
All right.
think negative, and stay calm and believe, and tell your mom what tell your
What's
mom
going on? All right. Well done, everyone. So quickly before we go, pick a vocabulary word very quickly, either from this story or this story, and tell me the meaning.
Okay.
Pick a word and tell me the meaning.
Display. Display.
Display is too cheap.
Curious.
Okay, curious. Yes, what does curious mean?
Curious, like when you see something, like when other people are running away from it, that you really want to go in there and check, like, and see what is going on there.
Yeah, curious, like when you want to know
You
something.
want to know more about the thing that is happening there.
Correct. Okay, Gerald, I said display is too cheap. Pick something else. And Princewell,
Message.
yeah? Message. Okay, what does it mean?
Like you text something, someone something on your phone.
Yeah, something you communicate to someone. All right. Gerald, your turn.
Okay, so display.
Mm-hmm.
I like to display my sportsmanship. So
What
basically,
does
you're
it
showing
mean?
something off.
Okay, showing something off.
Curious
All
people.
right. So each of you spell the word that you defined. Let's start with Chimamanda.
Okay, Curious.
Correct. The word that Princewell spelled is not here. Okay, so Princewell, go next.
Wow, next. Oh, Prince.
So
Wait.
see
So message, spell message.
message. Oh, I wrote the wrong thing.
What?
I wrote the wrong thing.
Is that Princewell?
Yes.
I didn't ask you to write. Just spell it out.
M
Mm-hmm.
S no MESSAGE.
Correct. And Gerald?
DISPLAY.
Correct. Well done. That was a good one. So yeah, I think that brings us to the end of the class. We're supposed to talk about poems today, but because of time, we'll move our poem class to next week. Okay? So remember that next week, Chimamanda, you are owing me identification of part of speech. That's where we left it last week on Tuesday, not last week, before we left off. So we're going to continue that. I need to be sure that you know your part of speech, all of you. All right, Princewell, did you enjoy your class today?
Yes, it was nice.
Yeah. All right then. I'll see you again next week then.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay then. Bye everyone and have a great weekend.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.